And that's why Zeph is always positioning himself towards the biangle. He always wants to make sure that he's in a position to be able to prevent that farm from happening.
In top lane, here we go. Finally, they're going to look to rotate Lelouch. He's got the Exism ready to rock and roll for our first kill and our first ultimate of the game, as Cuckoo will be able to TP out before secures the kill onto Zephyr. And now they can put some pressure into the tier 1 tower top.
They popped the tombstone.
We got a couple of creeps.
The Vanguard finished up on Force, so that's a plus side.
They're TP behind Thompson. It's just the Primal Beast. Not too much pressure is going to be put onto the Morphling for the moment.
Silence.
They do get the silence out. The attribute shift's going to be there fast enough. Thompson can reposition with a waveform, but it's going to be on Cuckoo to turn it around in the team fight. The Scythe is there to secure with a kill onto AU, the first charge of the game. But now you don't have the ultimate to deal with the Death Prophet, but it does not matter as Thompson blows him up with the maxed out point in the waveform. This is a gigantic team. So they see Thompson in the river.
Almost feels like you have to go first on the Primal Beast to try and find White One just to start the fight.
They're already moving to break Force. What a jump! He gets the core, but the damage is just not there. Thompson's repositioned. The Morphling's going to be okay. They'll kill off 2 members on Polaris, and now they'll swarm towards the remaining members' location as AU stuck inside the pit. A Scythe to bring him down. And it's all tier 1's ball game now. 3 kills into the Aegis advantage. This is looking
spent a lot of time up top. Available again, maybe just feeling a little bit more conscious about fighting around this tombstone that I'm just trying to keep healthy, but it's that magnetic field. They look to get this kill.
The follow-up's going to be there. Thompson, 4-stuff in. Waveform as well. Thompson knows no fear, but the hook shot! Zephyr! Cogs on 3. Scythe onto the axe, but he's going to buy back. They're going to look to rejoin the fight. T1, they have to respect the base defense out of Polaris. And look at them not overcommitting. The discipline onto T1. They will not continue with the dive. They're going to back up as soon as they see the buyback out of Force and go for the objectives.
Rock Throw trying to do his best to push it out, but what are they waiting for? Maybe it feels like 30 seconds.
A double call with the Mystic Flare. They're going to try and blow up Arno. They're able to do so, but Force, that's a dieback on your axe. That's all the initiation out of Polaris, and now they're in trouble. It's Thompson. He's still got the Aegis. A waveform into the middle, but the Pulverize into the turnaround. Thompson, he looks unkillable at the moment. Another Grave into the healer. They might be able to deal with the first side, but look at the Satanic lifesteal. Thompson back in fight. Look at the voice line out of Thompson as well. Very cute indeed. Polaris just butting their heads against the wall time and time again. But the Morphling takes the tier 4 down. The throne's exposed. And no one is going to die in tier 1 on this last assault.
Last chance with the axe.
Force is alive. That's an incredible jump.
The damage.
For the call. There's no damage there. Tier 1 sustained is too much for Polaris to handle. What a well-executed game 1 coming out from Dire. The throne will pop shortly. Let's see, it's going to be an incredible jump to stall this one out. It has to be perfect, and it's only onto the Morphling. They haven't even killed off the first life.
He's still not dead.
Times I've said that through this team fight. Oh my lord. Finally. How can they set up for round 2? Instant Silence into the Pulverize. They might have the damage. No way. They finally get him. And AU's going to try and charge onto Ana as well, who's locked inside the base.
That's a
dieback, I believe, on Ana. And now Cuckoo as well is stuck in no man's land. So Polaris, they will live to see another day.
I mean, can they just run it down?
I don't think
all the way down mid? I mean, you got to try.
Say die. They're going to see him under the ward shortly. If he goes for this next wave, they might be able to catch him out.
They should
it's a
see
big
the
opportunity here for Polaris.
That was the real Natsumi as well.
They see him again. He's on the ward. Force gets a jump. The Mystic Flare up with the burst potential, the chain control. It needs to be perfect, and they cull him down throughout the Grave. Thompson out to the left. Back in with the BKB, and the Morphling's okay. Now Polaris, how can they continue to take the team fight? They don't have the damage to deal with the Morphling. Now that he's back up to full health, Thompson can stand his ground, beat onto Polaris. They've even got Ana nearby too. 4,400 health on the Undying, just chunking down one member after the next. As T1, they survived the last attempt, and now they can walk it down to claim some valuable seconds.
Tempest double available again. Dagon 5 with the Octarine. They just want to be spamming out these abilities off cooldown if they can
Again,
get it. They found Thompson.
Wymon. Beautiful force stuff once again out to the right side. Thompson's going to be alright. They've been able to reposition. They need to keep their eyes towards the throw because it's falling low with the creeps.
It's exposed.
Thompson, he can just waveform in. A bubble once again along with the glyph. They'll kill off Zephyr, but they need more heroes down in the grave. Force is going to try and find an angle to the middle along with AU, but no way to protect the throne. Thompson, he'll waveform in, killing off Natsumi, who's got a buyback. But there's way too many creeps inside the base. Not enough heroes from Polaris to defend, and in the end, it'll take them 53 minutes, but Team